football playoffs set to get underway as 12 teams begin that long battle on the road to the national championship. Welcome, folks, to Berkeley in the home field of the California Golden Bears, as we'll see the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Texas Longhorns, taking on a playoff team from last year, the California Golden Bears. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Crumstreet. The playoff is here, and let's not wait any longer. Let's get this going. Kickoff team is out there, and here we go. The college football playoff about to get underway. Fields it just outside the goal line. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. It's Fowler. Grab down the middle. It's Harris. Solid gain there. Moves the ball out to the 32.
And just like that, this offense is out of the gate. What a way to get this game started. Obviously, they have a premier receiver, found a one-on-one matchup, and in the first play of the game, they take advantage of it.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. He'll hand it off. He's past the marker and still going. Breaks loose at the 40. Now here he goes. Touchdown, Texas, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game.
With all the film work that they've done to get ready for this game, here we are in the opening drive. They see exactly what they thought they might see based on their film work. It pays off, and this back had a ton of space to show you what kind of speed he has.
PAT is good, so it's 7-0. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And from deep in the end zone, they'll bring it out. Solid coverage there. They get it at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Aggressive call on the opening play. That one is incomplete. Took a downfield shot on first down, but missed it.
A lot of times college football, the game comes down to just a play or two, and that's a missed opportunity by this offense. I wouldn't be surprised to see them try to come back to that same play in the second half.
First down, looking for more now. Tackle made, but it moves the ball to the 25 as they try to get this drive going. It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. From the shotgun, an inside handoff. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure, and now it brings up 3rd down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Handoff on a single back formation. He stopped short of the marker, so it's 4th down now. Oh, a big decision here very early. They're going to go for it on their own side of the 50 on the first possession. Moves out of the pocket. and he can't connect. The gamble doesn't pay off.
Well, this is exactly what can happen when you're overly aggressive and things go bad. And I get it when it's late in the game and you're trying to climb back into it. But to have a turnover on downs now, man, this one could hurt you.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. But only a 1-yard gain, so it's 3rd and 9 coming up. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Can't hold on. Good defensive play brings up a 4th down.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
He got it. The field goal's good. And that will extend their lead even further.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And he's brought down to the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. So California's offense back out on the field now. Last time they gambled and lost, went for it in 4th down in their territory and got stopped. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Over the middle, it's Smith.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Catch made across the middle by the running back. They'll stop him at the 34. That will be a 1st down.
Good job here, the quarterback. His primary receiver did not look open. Instead of forcing the ball, he finds the running back as a check down and picks up a 1st down.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. That's the running back who makes the catch across the middle. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
I think it's important to kind of let your quarterback get into a rhythm early in the game. Sure, you'd love to see the big gains, but plays like this allow the quarterback to get settled into the game, find his rhythm, and then he can make the bigger plays later on.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Looking right, this one caught. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the ball.
This defense has got to be aware of these quick throws to these wide receivers. They're lucky he didn't come up with more yards.
The Golden Bears are looking to keep this drive going. Send the back in motion. Looking to throw it on 1st down. He escapes the pocket. He lets it go on the move. Catch made down the left side. An explosive play. Gets out of bounds after a solid gain.
Man, I love that they continue to go back to this talented wide receiver. That's back-to-back plays with big gains, and it's not surprising. Like I said, the scouting report all week long, we heard about this guy's ability to make plays against this defense, and the quarterback and the receiver right now have a nice rhythm going.
And the Golden Bears line it up with 1st and goal. They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. And they try the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Touchdown, Cal. A much-needed counterpunch delivered. Here's the point after attempt. The extra point is good. They trail by 3 now, 10-7. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to move it away. Looks like the returner will try and field this one. Oh, and he's got a crease here. Look out. Picks up some blocks. It's a foot race. All the way for a touchdown. A kick return for a touchdown in a playoff game. This stadium has come alive.
How badly does this guy and this unit want to get to the national championship? This is huge and a game-changing moment that I think we may be looking back at as a turning point in the game. Great blocks and great speed there for the touchdown.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. First play of the drive now from the 25. And here's the handoff. And the freshman brings him down quickly.
Well, another short gain for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they'll get back into this game.
They bring him down to the 32-yard line. So Texas has the lead, Kirk, as we break here for the quarter. And the first quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on third down. Can he get there on the ground? They stop him at the 47, but that's enough for a first down.
It's a good job here by this offensive line and the running back. Listen, these guys have really had a lot to do with why they're in this playoff game, right? So give it to the offensive line in the back. Get the first down in this third and short. See what you can do from here.
The Golden Bears getting set on 1st and 10. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Receiver left alone, wide open downfield. They make the stop, but a big play moves the ball to the red zone.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
And the Golden Bears look to keep this drive moving. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Pass complete on a crosser. Brought down at the 3 after the completion. The offense really threatening now. The Golden Bears will line up now. It's 1st and goal. Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Golden Bears. And they'll set up with PAT.
As a defensive coordinator, you've got to be careful being so worried about this pass game and this quarterback that you're a little bit soft up front and it costs you. That's exactly what happened here as they scored this touchdown.
Returner decides to field it. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. Texas offense comes back out on the field. We're trying to build this lead here. Had to settle for 3 last time out. Opening play of the drive, he looks right for a completion. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
Here the defense was committed to stop the run. And their RPO, that's a dangerous thing to do. The quarterback sensed that, just pulled the ball out, got it out to the right flat for some good yards.
2nd down after that previous play. Direct snap to the back. That's the 45. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Whew, how about that offensive line? That's just getting a hat on a hat, opening just enough room for the back to be able to get through there for a big gain.
So the ball placed right at midfield as the offense starts with a 1st and 10. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
It's a shotgun run call. He stopped, but he gets a 1st down.
Just a really good job up front opening up that hole. And I'll tell you, watching this back more and more, love his vision, love the instincts that he has as a runner, and he has that combination of physicality and speed to be able to pick up 1st downs like that.
Off the RPO, the quarterback looks to his right.
So much pressure on the defense against the RPO because you're always going to be wrong if it's executed correctly. Here they were determined to stop the run. The problem is you leave yourself vulnerable to a throw into a flat. The right flat's open. The quarterback makes the right throw. Look at these yards.
3rd and short now for the offense from the +25. Already in field goal range, but can they convert, keep the drive going? It's the 2-minute timeout. Nice to have a close game here as we approach the half. So now it's 3rd and short from the +25. They're in field goal range. Let's see what the call is. They're thinking about touchdown, of course. Runs through the defender. They make the stop, but that gains enough to set him up 1st down at the 14.
Boy, Chris, you cannot overstate how big of a conversion this was to be able to pick this up on the ground. Yeah, the offense still has the lead, but you can just feel the defense having all the momentum with the points they've been able to compile. And that run right there picks up the 1st down and can kind of settle things down a bit.
He just came flying in to lay the lumber immediately.
What a great job of timing up the blitz here by the backer. I don't know how this running back held on to the football because as soon as he got his hands on it, he got hit hard.
Brought down at the 5 after the completion. Defense getting pushed back. This is crucial. Defense needing a stop on 3rd down, trying to force a field goal. Brought down at the 3-yard line, but this offense now has a 1st down and goal right there.
Well, that's mano-a-mano right there. Offensive line knowing exactly their assignment, getting a hat on a hat, and that back threw just exactly where he needed to go to extend this drive. That's a 1st down.
keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. A timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime.
I love that this defense is still fighting and still attacking. They're defending a first-and-goal play, and instead of just laying down and letting the offense score, no. They're not backing down. They get penetration and come up with a tackle for a loss.
Backed up to the 5-yard line now for second and goal. Obvious false start there, moving too early. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. That's a second and goal play for the offense. Dropping back, it's Fowler. Grab down the middle, it's Harris. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball to the 6. Defense getting pushed back. And now the defense will call a timeout here. There's something they didn't like about that look, and they'll make an adjustment before this important play. And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. Third and goal, looking to throw the ball. Launching one to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Longhorns.
I'll tell you what, in this first half, this quarterback seems to be making all the right reads and showing the accuracy that he's shown all year long. Outstanding pass, great conversion. They put 6 more on the board.
And the extra point gives them a double-digit lead. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. On the play fake, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. And the pass is incomplete. He dropped the first down attempt here across the middle.
This is a great job by the defense, putting 2 defenders on the most talented receiver on their team. Make this quarterback have to find another option to move the ball down the field.
Finds that big tight end for a short pass. The tackle is made, just a short gain after the completion. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on third and long. Receiver in motion now. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. A big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure. Important second down play coming up. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. Gets made on the out route. Tough running there, but not quite enough for a first down. And now the offense will call a timeout here. Something they didn't like about what they saw there. Wanting to make an adjustment before this critical down. Offense facing a third and short from the 41. Can they make the first down and avoid a tricky fourth down decision? Out of the gun now on third down. Tries the right with a quick throw. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
Well, you can see what happens when you try to squeeze it into a tight window. An incompletion is probably the best result he could have hoped for, because an interception is the most likely outcome anytime you throw into double coverage.
Punt team stays on the sideline. Offense going for it on fourth down. Defense is coming after him. It's a fourth down stop. The offense will take over in plus territory.
Hey, I like the aggressive approach here, trying to pick up this first down, just not able to execute. And now you've given the opposing offense really good field position. Your defense better step up.
This will likely be the last play of the half. They call a sneak. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. Second down after that run on the previous play. It's a quarterback sneak. And brought down at the line by that big defensive tackle. The offense will call a timeout. That's their second of the half. So with only a few seconds left in the half, the field goal unit comes out of the field. And it's good from 56 yards. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Longhorns will kick this away to get the second half going. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Cal's offense back out on the field now. The passing game effective in the first half. Let's see if they keep it going or if the defense has made adjustments trying to protect the lead here. Tough running to avoid a loss, but just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage. Second down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Catch hauled in here over the middle. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
On third down, he drops to throw. Caught in the backfield. It's Smith. They don't convert. In fact, he's tackled for a loss on that third down play. No punt. Offense still on the field, going to go for it on fourth down.
Well, I don't mind the quarterback making this throw. He found the open receiver. Really would have loved to see a little bit more effort by this one.
He's looking deep down the middle. Downfield and incomplete. A fourth down stop.
Chris, I understand being down a couple scores, it's fourth down, you've got good field position. Hey, let's keep this drive alive. I understand why you go for it. Unfortunately, not able to execute it. This could cost him the ball game.
And he just throws it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball.
Oh, that one's picked off. It's a short return to make the tackle at 25. And what a play for this defense.
Well, a risky call by the offensive coordinator, playing with the lead in the playoff in the second half, throwing the football. I don't disagree with it, but now you give this defense a chance to create a turnover, and they capitalize here with the pick.
Breaks into the clear. And one takes it across the 30-yard line.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Grab made by the tight end. Mussini able to make the stop after a short gain.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Good enough for a fresh set of downs to spot the ball at the 40.
This is why they're in the playoff, right? Not just the ability to throw the ball, but you get to a critical moment, a third down. You trust that offensive line to come up with a first down, and they get it.
And it's incomplete. He dropped the first down pass over the middle.
I mean, I get trying to get the football to this receiver. He's one of the most talented guys in the country. But with two guys bracketing him, I don't know why you would make that throw. Should have been intercepted.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Looks like he's going to run it. Gets into space at the 50. Scoops out of bounds after a nice pickup on that running play. And the Golden Bears are moving quickly down the field.
Nice job of this defense taking away the primary receiver, even the second and third option. But the quarterback's legs are the difference. They almost kept him short, but instead, he gets that first down.
Looking to scramble. And left with no option, just has to throw it away.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
He'll look to throw it here on second down. Looking deep downfield to the left. And it's intercepted right near the goal line. Breaks into the open. They bring him down, but that could be a game-changing pick and return.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
Back to throw. It's Fowler. And it's incomplete. Just missed the wide receiver there. Offense getting set. Second down play here. Wants to throw it. Looking to set up a screen pass here. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Screen plays are risky because the defense can get to the quarterback, and it also can be covered. Many times, the quarterback just throws it away. Here they get some positive yards.
Offense facing a third and short from the 41. Can they make the first down and avoid a tricky fourth down decision? Out of the gun now on third down. Catch made over the middle. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
Think about this, Chris. These guys have been working since January of last year to get ready for a dream season. They've had that. Now they're here so close into the postseason and the playoff, working with the lead. It comes down to a third down. They do their job, convert. Now they keep working that clock and getting so much closer to advancing to the next round.
Longhorns have first and 10 here. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Oh, it's incomplete. It was right in his hands, and he dropped it.
I think the receiver was so focused on setting up the defender on his slant route that he didn't get his head turned and his eyes up to be able to locate the football. He just dropped it.
Receiver makes the catch.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
So the offense faces third and short from the plus 26. Might be four down territory, but let's see what the call is here. And they convert on third. Football at the 20 now. First down in the red zone. The Longhorns are in the red zone. And the quarterback keeps it here. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Oh, my gosh. Give this defense all the credit in the world. They had their eyes in the right position, playing assignment football. Quarterback just looking for daylight. Couldn't find anywhere to go there on the keeper on the option. Again, that's great assignment football by the defense.
And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. The pocket breaking down. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. And the tackle is made, but the offense now is set up. First and goal from the 9. So another third down conversion. Now they're set up at first and goal. To draw play. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Looking downfield. It's Fowler. Pass caught. Defense able to bring him down to wrap up the third quarter of play. So Texas has the lead, Kirk, as we break here for the quarter. Sitting in a pretty good spot as we wrap up the third quarter, trying to keep those national championship hopes alive. Let's take a quick look at the game sets where we have a chance. An exciting start to the quarter here as the offense facing a 3rd and goal. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Looking to the end zone. It's incomplete. The defense rises up and gets the stop against this very efficient 3rd down offense. And the coach elects to send out the field goal unit. Makes it look easy. And they add to their lead. They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. To be tackled at the 21, that's good work by the coverage team. Cal's offense takes the field now. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession and then in a pick. We'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Got the first down and still motoring. And he breaks loose down the left side. It's a foot race. They trust the left side of that offensive line and come up with a huge play on the ground.
Yeah, your favorite, Chris, there. That old pin and pull there to the left side. Great blocking on the left side, able to create a great push. Nice crease in the back. Found that with the vision and picks up some big yards for that first down. Hey, it's a nice game here, and they get the first down to stop the clock. But late in the game, trailing by a couple scores, he's received a
deep shot toward the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Cal.
And that's his 2nd touchdown today. This guy's winning every one-on-one matchup this defense provides. Great job by the quarterback putting the ball where his guy can make a play on it, and he's got 2 on the board.
And it's caught, so the 2-point conversion works. Back to a 1-score game. Hope still alive. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. On the hands team all over that to make the recovery. The Longhorns offense takes the field. Suddenly, this is a tighter game. You'd love to build a drive, choose some clock. How aggressive will they get with the play call? Handoff here from the shotgun. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss of the line. Longhorns will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Caught over the middle. It's Harris. Nowhere to run. No corralling for no gain. Had a nice drive going here, but now it's 3rd down and long. Quick throw to the left. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
Man, I was hoping he'd be able to hold on to that football. That would have been a big play there on 3rd down. Now a big decision coming up here on 4th.
Oh, he missed it. Off target that time. The lead remains at 8 after that miss.
That's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown at the very least. 3 points, but instead, he shanks it.
For California's offense, back out on the field now. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. The pass is intercepted. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat.
Any safety loves a good opportunity to hunt for picks. And as this game wears on, they get one here. This quarterback needs to do a much better job of being able to read this secondary and being more careful with the football.
On the move now. Grab down the middle. It's Harris. You make the stop at the 26, but it's a first down. This offense in good scoring position now. The offense will set up on 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Makes a quick grab. Solid gain there. It sets up a 1st and goal at the 7.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
For the offense, a chance to extend the lead, but more importantly, milk the clock here late in the game. First and goal, handoff. Motors all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Texas.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his second touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
Cal, 22.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. That's strong coverage there. They tackle him at the 11-yard line. Cal's offense back out on the field now. Any hopes of staying alive in the playoff depend on making a play, scoring, and scoring quickly here. It's desperation time. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. The pass rush closing in.
Man, that defense is attacking the offensive line in their pass protection. Blew them up, came down with a sack, almost got the safety.
That sack makes it 2nd down and forever. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. The sure hands. It's Smith. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know, this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up. The offense stays on the field down multiple possessions. Easy choice. Trying for a 4th down completion. Bringing pressure. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. Final 2 minutes as this offense desperate to get some points here quickly and try to stage a big comeback. The offense with 3 tight ends now in 1st down, trying to create a mismatch. Working clock with the ground game. They've got it in the backfield. Nowhere to run. They'll lose a yard on the play.
Chris, great job here by this defense. They're trying to bounce this to the outside, take advantage of his speed in the backfield with no chance at all. The defensive speed, the ability to diagnose the play blows it up.
And he will be stuffed for no gain.
That was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Moves out of the pocket. He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
And I love how this defensive coordinator knows how to get after this quarterback. This guy is dangerous when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator understands that. That's why he's trying to hurry up the process. They get pressure on him here, actually hit him as he's throwing this football. Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. He's got some daylight, turning on the speed. On the move. They finally get him down, but not before a huge return. Almost took it to the house. Cal's offense takes the field now. Their championship dream's not quite dead yet, but it's desperation time. They've got to get something going right now. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. It's a quick tackle, but a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 15-yard line.
Chris, if I'm not mistaken, I think that's only his 2nd catch of this entire game. Boy, this defense has done an amazing job of keeping him in check. Let's face it, this guy's as good as anybody in the country. Big-time playmaking ability, but they've taken him out of the game. I think it's a big reason that they have a nice lead.
That's incomplete. Even on a 1st down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure. Looking for 6. And it's incomplete, targeting a man right near the goal line.
It's just so hard in these late-game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take that underneath throw, hoping you burn the clock as you go.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Now he's bringing it back. Pass midfield. At the 30 now. The 10. Touchdown, Longhorns. A defensive score in this playoff game. Wow.
You know, we talked to him during the week, and he told me he was a high school corner. And I can see why. He's got tremendous ball skills to make that play and then to be able to take it all the way back for a touchdown. Just outstanding.
No problem with PAT right down the middle.
Texas 47, Cal 22.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
Kick it off.
And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. And now the handoff. First down and more. He's still running. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Well, depending on the temperament of the head coach, he's either turning to the bench and screaming, where the heck was that all game? Or maybe he's just kind of keeping that to himself, thinking, all right, maybe this is something to build on. Maybe something positive can come out of this. You're going to have some bad games from time to time. We'll see how he gets his team ready in the future. That right there, that's what they've been looking for all game.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? They're going to run it. Great up there. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.